All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together. But not Ferdinand. He liked to just sit quietly and smell the flowers. This is my favorite picture. Sometimes his mother, who was a cow, would worry about him. She was afraid he would be so lonely all by himself. "Why don't you run and play with all the other little bulls?" she would say. But Ferdinand would always say, "I like it better here, where I can sit quietly and smell the flowers." I think I'm kind of like Ferdinand. I like to sit quietly and smell the flowers too. His mother saw that he was not lonesome, and because she was an understanding mother, she let him sit there and be happy. Many years went by, and all the other bulls that had grown up with Ferdinand would fight in the pasture. What they wanted most of all was to be picked to fight in the bullfights in Madrid. Madrid is a famous city in Spain where they have bullfights. Do you think Ferdinand wanted to go to the bullfights? He just wanted to sit quietly under the cork tree and smell the flowers. One day, men came to watch all the bulls running around and jumping and butting, and they were very strong and fierce and hoped that the men would pick them to go to the bullfights in Madrid. Instead of running and butting and having fights in the field with the other bulls, Ferdinand didn't care. He was looking at a bee and the nice cool grass in the shade and sitting under the cork tree and smelling the flowers. Guess what? The men liked the way that Ferdinand looked and thought he would do a great job at the bullfights. So they took Ferdinand and went to Madrid and prepared him to be in a bullfight at the Galleria. They even made signs, "Go Ferdinand!" But when it was Ferdinand's turn to fight, he wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled. Those men were so mad. The matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off his cape and his sword. So they had to take Ferdinand home. And for all I know, he's there sitting under his favorite cork tree, still smelling the flowers just quietly.